My name is Myers Davis Allen. I am 16 years old. I was born on March the 16th in the year 2000. I have cystic fibrosis, which entails that I do 2 breathing treatments a day, which includes a vest and an inhalized breathing treatment. I also have to take several vitamins a day, and each time I eat, I must take enzymes, which help me to digest my food.
So Myers was diagnosed when he was 4 months old. We didn't really know what was going on with him. We just knew that something wasn't right because he spent the first 4 months of his life crying and throwing up. And he was actually 9 pounds when he was born. And at 4 months, he started going down, dipping down into the 8-pound range. And so we kept going from doctor to doctor, trying to get people to listen to us and realize that something was going on and something's not right here.
When I was little and I spent time in the hospital, I would look out of the window of the hospital and look at little cars down on the street. And whenever I had the chance to come out of the hospital, I would look for the little cars with the little trailer hooks on the back, and I'd point out which car had a hook and which car didn't. And whenever I would go in for medical treatments to get things like my blood drawn or something like that, my parents would usually get me a car, like a little Hot Wheels or something like that, to kind of give me a little reward, if you will, for going through whatever medical treatment I had to go through.
We've heard of Make-A-Wish because, I mean, we live in a place that you hear about all the time. But the first time that it crossed our mind was when we were in the hospital with him when he was a little bitty baby. And I believe it was even suggested to us, if that's right.
Our pediatrician came to us and suggested that we do Make-A-Wish. And at the time, we had lots of doctors telling us he wasn't going to make it. And I was like, no, he's going to make it. We're not going to do Make-A-Wish. We don't need to do that right now. One, I wanted him to be able to remember it. I didn't think he would remember it at age 2. And I wanted it to be for him and not for us. There's kind of a misconception out there that Make-A-Wish is for kids who are about to die. And so that's not something that you want to embrace as a parent. But Myers has been through so much that I wanted it to be something special for him because he has to deal with difficult things on a daily basis. And so I wanted it to be an adventure for him.
I'm very excited about going to Switzerland. I've dreamed of going to this car show for years now. Probably it was one of the first car shows I ever heard of was the Geneva Motor Show, and I always dreamed of when I'm older and I have a job, maybe I can go out there and go look at the new cars get revealed. And so when this opportunity to do Make-A-Wish came around, I was like, this is my chance. And so to hear about my wish coming true, and now to know that I'm going to be going to Switzerland in just a couple weeks, it's insane, and I'm so excited just because I've dreamed of this for most of my life, and now I get to go and experience what I've wanted to experience for years.
I think it's fun to see Myers excited. We've seen him when he's not excited through all the therapies and the day-to-day stuff that, like we said, other teenagers and kids his age don't have to deal with. And so to see him excited about something, and not only excited about something, but something that is near and dear to his heart, which is, automotive car kind of things. It gives we're excited. Like, we've been marking it off the calendar for ever since the reveal, and they set the date. It's been a countdown.
Before Make-A-Wish, I don't know, I felt very normal. Not normal in the sense of, I have to do lots of medical things, but it just felt very mundane. And so now that I have the opportunity to do things with Make-A-Wish, I think it's a cool platform I have to be able to share about Jesus and share about my struggles that I've had and how he has helped me to conquer a lot of my troubles and trials I've had. And I think Make-A-Wish is also a great way to spread hope that there are good things to enjoy in life outside of all of the medical issues and things that you may struggle with as a person like me with CF. There is hope, and there are fun things you can enjoy despite all of your sicknesses and things. Dear Make-A-Wish, thank you so very much for making it possible for my biggest childhood dreams to come true. My love for cars started as a baby. Before I could even talk, during long hospital days, I would sit in the window and watch the cars in the parking lot driving by. My collection of Hot Wheels cars grew as my parents would give me one as a prize each time I needed a little stick or a difficult procedure done. As I grew, so did my love for cars. I just went from watching the parking lot to watching them on the computer. I've also wanted to go to the Geneva Auto Show. As a young child, I would watch videos from the Geneva Auto Show and follow the coverage of it from various auto news coverage sources while doing my breathing treatments. YouTube was a great way to have access, but I've always wanted to see a new car reveal in person. I saw the automobile manufacturer McLaren will be revealing a new car referred to as the 720S. I think it would be very cool if I could possibly be there for the real reveal of that car. It would be amazing to get to look at it up close. Because I have several hours a day I need to do breathing treatments, it gives me a good bit of time to do research on cars. I follow several automotive YouTubers, and I am hoping that I will be able to see them at the car show. My favorite car spotters and YouTubers are Tim Burton, Shmee150, David Patterson, known as That Dude in Blue, and Seb Delaney. If there's any way I can sit in, ride in, or just be up close and touch the cars, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for making my dreams come true. Sincerely, Myers Allen.